Mr. Do It All, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And we sitting right here with DJ. Okay. So shit, what y'all been up to lately?
I mean, really, bro, I just been cool and working on my, you know what I'm saying, working on my craft, man. Securing funding, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Just staying out of the way.
See right now, I see the drip, you feel me?
You know what I'm
Like
saying?
I
It's
see
here.
the Atlanta drip, you feel me?
It's
Like
here.
this nigga right here from Roanoke, so don't get it wrong. Like he look like he from somewhere, but he from Roanoke. Don't get that mistaken.
Right, bro. And when I'm in Atlanta, I dress a certain way to let people know I really
Okay.
ain't from there. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? I get that a lot. Like, bro, you might not be from here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
So like when you up there in Atlanta, do you let people know off rip that you not from
yeah,
nowhere?
off real, bro. I don't want nobody to feel like I'm from there. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I like niggas to think I'm green. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
Okay. I like
People
that.
know you green, that treat you a certain way, and that's how you gauge what type of person you're working with.
Okay.
You know what I'm
Okay.
saying?
So like you remember we used to be neighbors back in the day. You
Oh,
remember
yeah,
that?
yeah, yeah. Yeah,
So
yeah.
I remember when you first started rapping and when you stopped and when you came back. You feel me? So
Right.
like what made you want to rap?
I mean, honestly, bro, what made me want to rap was the oversaturation of people who couldn't. You know what
Okay.
I'm saying? It's just like, okay, they can do that a certain way. I feel like I can do that
Yeah.
in a different way that people would like. You know what I'm saying? Like, I felt like it wasn't into it, so I jumped into it and it became a passion. You feel me? I learned every aspect of the music, from being a recording artist to being an engineer, being a producer. You know what I'm saying? I know what it is behind it and in front of it.
Okay. So like who influenced you the most in the rap game as
Man,
growing up?
as an artist,
Yeah.
let me see, bro. I really got a lot of my inspiration. Future, my idol.
Future.
You know what
Okay.
I'm saying? Future, my idol, and I was on Future like before he was anybody. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? I was on Future when everybody was like, man, that nigga suck.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I was on Future way back then, and really, I jumped into it from there, like from that sound. And honestly, bro, before Future, I'm gonna say I was really into Roscoe Dash.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? The melodies that he had with his music, and I want to say that's why I got some of my, you know what I'm saying, my more melodic.
I
You know
see
what I'm
what you're saying.
saying?
Because in your songs at the same time, I can feel some of the Future vibes too. You feel me? And see, most people don't mention Roscoe Dash. Like Future and Roscoe Dash, they came out right
Right.
around the same time.
Right.
Because Roscoe
You know what I'm
Dash,
saying?
he did a couple songs with Travis Scott, right?
That's right.
Not Travis Scott, but Travis
Trap
Porter.
Porter.
Yeah,
Travis
Travis
Porter.
Porter. See, I can see what you're saying on that. I can see both of them kind of in your music. So do you, DJ. So who really influenced you and what made you want to rap?
I'm gonna say my cousin Crime. He a rap legend from around here. You know, he passed away in 2010, unfortunately. But you know, before him, really just my family members. People from Tuskegee. There wasn't never really nobody mainstream that I looked up to. It was just always niggas around.
Yeah. See, I feel like everybody got a story to tell, but everybody can't rap. You feel me?
Right.
Like, I feel like in like today's society, in today's game, like everybody want to be the same. It's like, what y'all feel like separate y'all from everybody else?
Lyricism. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Wanting to be diverse at the same time. Cause you know, like him, I consider him a lyricist, but at the same time, you know, he can dumb it down for the people that can't comprehend. You know what I'm saying? There ain't no shame in it. Some people just can't comprehend, you know what I'm saying, the way certain niggas talk. So, you know what I'm saying, you might catch him on something, you know what I'm saying, real lyrical. Then at the same time, you might catch him on the Atlanta vibe,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying, he diverse with me. You know what I'm saying? I'm just old school. You know what I'm saying? Ain't really a lot of niggas cut like me no more.
See, I remember when you first started. I remember beforehand the anthem when you what really made you want to rap. You feel me? Like when you made an anthem, did you really think it was gonna get that many views and get that popularity as much as it did?
That wasn't even really my choice. I ain't even care. Like,
That was just the
I
most
didn't even
stuff.
want to do it because, you know what I'm saying, I'm a high school dropout.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like, I wouldn't even rhyme like that. But, you know, my cousin Ziggy, he hit me up and he had the idea and it just shot off from there.
Okay. So when when you heard that, did that make you want to rap a little more since that was somebody out the city getting that
I
much?
mean, honestly, bro, you know what I'm saying? I always had my hand in most musical situations. That,
Yeah.
You know, I've been an engineer. This guy since he been doing music.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So we both had our hand in it. You know what I'm saying? So I felt like his success was my success.
So like, do y'all still make music together?
All the time.
All the time.
So if we gonna see like a little collabs type mixtape?
We actually got one completed, bro. We actually got one completed that we really just sitting on right now, man. You know what I'm saying? Waiting on the situation to get, you know what I'm saying, better.
Okay.
So, well, we can drop it in the world and hear it rather than just the people around us. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. See, most people don't know, Daniel. You've been rapping more than 10 years now.
Oh, yeah.
See, like that. See, that's influence to the younger rappers. Like, don't give up your dream. You feel me? Like, who do y'all consider y'all top 5 in today's game, dead or alive?
You can go first. I'm gonna think on it.
I ain't gotta think too hard, man. Let me see. Court Future. You know, I put Future out there, man. And when you say top 5, do you mean GOATs or currents? You know what I'm saying?
Well,
we could be talking
I
about
mean,
current standing.
I know
I got a
if
current lineup and I got a period lineup. You know what I'm
okay.
saying?
See, I understand everybody gonna have Tupac, you feel me, and everybody, and you feel me, everybody he rap with around there and they top 5, you feel me. But I want to know like how you feel about the current, like who's your top 5 currently?
Currently,
Yes.
Okay, current artist.
In today's game.
Current artist, bro. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I'm not only in tune with the hip hop world.
Okay.
So honestly, bro, one of my current favorite artists, period, would be Linkin Park. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
From the rock side of things, cause you know I don't just rock.
See, most people don't know who that is. Like myself, I don't know never heard that who that is.
Trust me, you done heard Linkin Park, you just don't know it by name. You know what I'm
Okay,
saying?
yeah.
And that's how I am with other genres of music. I don't really know it by name, but I know I've heard it or you know what I'm saying. But I couldn't name the song or name the artist. But that's definitely an artist I look up to. Linkin Park, you know what I'm saying? But in today's age, you know what I'm saying, everybody dripping Seville with Ghana right now. You know what I'm saying? Just Ghana going crazy, Lil Baby going crazy. Future, you know, I gotta mention Future on me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And like you said, when you say current, I say Wayne here unmentionable. Like he don't gotta be mentioned even when you mention your top 5.
See, when it comes to Wayne, I'm not gonna lie, I'm putting him in that rank with Eminem, Jay-Z because it's Wayne, you feel me?
Right.
So I don't consider him in today's
you
game.
can't even pick him up as a favorite, you know what I'm saying? Because he's just like, he already there.
See, in today's rap game, like everybody rapping about the same thing.
Right.
Drugs, pill, you feel me? But what really I like the most in today's game is really J. Cole.
J. Cole?
Yeah. Because his variety, because he really can tell a story.
Right.
And I see that you got that influence too, Daniel, because I can really see his flow in your game.
Oh yeah, my top 5 gonna be Drake, Kendrick, Cole. Surprise name that I say that a lot of people probably wouldn't even think about is a dude named Nick Grant.
I know him.
He on the ground.
Yeah, I know
him. And then I gotta put Lil Baby on there because he on everybody. He on everybody's song, so I gotta put him on there.
Like who y'all feel like who's the best rapper? Like, well, who the hottest rapper coming out of Alabama right now? Cause not too many people know Alabama rappers.
Man, Young Blue going hard for the city.
Yeah.
He going hard for the state right now. I gotta get that guy props.
Yeah.
Young Blue putting on right now, man.
See, most people don't know YbMrDoitAll. He from Birmingham.
Yeah.
Young nigga, but I'm gonna put Blue just a little tad bit ahead of him.
See, Young Blue, he different.
Young Blue he done hit the mainstream standing.
Yeah.
Like he gone. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like he hit that mainstream standing and he really repping Alabama. You know what I'm saying? I can't do nothing but salute that.
See, most people don't know he signed with Lil Boosie.
Yeah,
and
Lil
Boosie from Baton Rouge.
He got a deal through Sony through Boosie. You know what I'm saying? So Boosie got him a mainstream deal, which is why he going so big right now. You know what I'm saying?
So, and who would you like the most do a feature with if it ever comes to that stage?
What, an Alabama feature?
Yeah, anybody.
Anybody.
Future.
Yeah, Future.
See, I can see that Future like being blowing up because you and him y'all can kind of like do something together. You feel me? Like everybody really just trying to rap with who's hottest and who this and that.
Right.
They really don't look at who you really get seen.
Yeah. Who fit with each
like Moneybagg and J. Cole, I wouldn't never think like that'd be a good. You feel me?
You know
But and it shocked me. You feel me? See, J. Cole and Moneybagg, they rap about two different things, but some type of way they blended it in.
Some type of way it matched up. Two different worlds.
That's the same way we're gonna like. Ghana, he can rap with anybody, you feel me? Same way as Lil Baby. Lil Baby rapped off a Jamaican song and killed it, you feel me? Like, that's the difference between the varieties in today's rap game. So, like, what do y'all feel like about these deals, like Dolph turned down that $22 million contract?
I mean, honestly, bro, Dolph, he got his own money. You know what I'm saying? He don't need investment money. What do you need $22 million just sitting back for you to look at?
See, most people don't know about the labels and stuff.
Most people don't know how it works. You know what I'm saying? Any money that they trying to give you is gonna be money you got to pay back indefinitely. It's like a credit card. Why swipe your credit card when you got $20 to you right now?
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
It's just credit. That's all it is. You know what I'm saying? It ain't nothing like have your own money.
So,
you don't got to pay back. You ain't indebted to nobody. And if he locked himself into that deal, he want to own the masters to his work. You know what I'm saying? 30 years from now, his song probably still getting played, but he don't own the masters no more. It don't matter how long his song getting played. Like songs you hear now, and it'll be an artist that done fell off. You know what I'm saying? And you wonder like why they don't got money no more? Because the label owns all the masters, so they getting paid for it. They're not receiving any payment for it.
I see what you're saying.
Right. Even
so,
once they deal over it. Like,
what would you do in a certain situation? Would you sign the deal so quickly, or would you feel me? Would you wait, or would you try to work around that deal and get something better?
I mean, honestly, bro, I would just look at the situation because if somebody come to me with a deal, clearly they see something in me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Clearly they see something in me that somebody else done seen. You know what I'm saying? So that's probably not the only person that's gonna come at you. They might just be the first person to come at you. You get what I'm saying? So you kind of got to just gauge it. Like, what type of situation am I in now? You know what I'm saying? If I'm about to get evicted and, you know what I'm saying, I'm about to lose my car.
People don't know that situation. Like, I remember a line T. Grizzly had said, he said before he got locked up, somebody tried to sign him for $5,000, I think. Like, that's not no money if you really think about it.
It ain't at all, bro.
Because you got to worry about studio expenses, you feel me, and whatever loans come with that. It's like...
That one song and you done.
Yeah. See, basically in today's game, and like really, I think really how you really blow up today is like all you gotta do is have a bunch of guns. But at the same time, I see that in your video that you don't have a bunch of guns. You doing differently. You feel me?
You know, I try not to be like everybody else.
Yeah.
You know, I try not to be like everybody else. Plus, my life ain't just filled with guns.
I see what you're saying.
My life ain't filled up with guns and drugs. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like I try to portray the positive side that everybody else ain't portraying. I'm trying not to be the artist that just blow up off of doing something stupid.
Yeah.
And when I get in the game, I got to change my image up.
Yeah.
Like, this is what I want to portray, but this how I had to let y'all know. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't trying to do that.
That's the same way with you, DJ. Like, I feel like you ain't never changed your flow and style ever since you started rapping. It always been that slow pace, and then you elevate. You feel me? I always see that ain't nothing changed. Same way with you, YB.
They real, bro. They real.
Well, man, like, as far as the country shit go, you know what I'm saying? I feel like that's what Kanye should have been meaning when he said slavery is a choice.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, you know, anytime you sign to somebody, you ain't your own man. So the best thing I can tell everybody is just try to get your own money and just come up independent, man. Because you don't never want to answer no other man.
Yeah.
Not being no grown man, you know what I'm saying? That ain't no good logic, though.
I see what you're saying. It's like, how do you feel? Like, would you, since you started from the bottom, like, would you get the change like what everybody else doing? You feel me? Or that just something that just come with it?
What?
Like, if you get the money, would you buy $50,000 chains, 30,000 bucks down? You feel me?
I'm gonna be honest with you right now. I'm icing the fuck up.
Okay.
I'm not holding back on anybody. I deserve these gold medals.
I see what you're saying because like,
I ain't gonna go crazy. Like, I ain't finna spend no, you know what I'm saying, $500,000 in jewelry at once.
On the whole type, I might have on like one little necklace, a little night watch. But I want about 50 M's in the bank. You ain't gotta know it. You know what I'm saying? I want the money to speak for itself by investing in businesses and shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Cause I mean, I always been the type of rapper. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're my little brother right here.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying? He like the drip. You know, I'm an old school fool. So you know what I'm saying? I don't really just do that, but I respect it. You feel what I'm saying? But me, I probably just want to invest in something. You know what I'm saying? Cause I don't want people to never pay attention to the image. I want them, you know what I'm saying, what I'm saying and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't want them to get caught up in that because, you know what I'm saying, what I'm saying really more important than what I got on, you feel me? Like, that's just how I came up.
see, I see what you're saying too because some people might say once people get money, they let it change you, but some people don't look at it like I ain't never had that person never had nothing, so he deserve it. You feel me?
You gonna act a fool now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I might not show it in change, but you know, if I get rich enough, you might see about 15 cars. But, you know what I'm saying?
Already.
But I ain't just gonna be just dripped up, you know what I'm saying? Cause I ain't never been good with the style. He had to put me on that type of shit, cause I don't, you know, I'm just me.
But some of that's too come with age too. You feel me? Like I can understand like how the young rappers how they be 16, 17 and they acting a fool with money. That's because they don't know no better. You feel me? It's all what you see with the media. You feel me? And all this and that. Like the media, it really influences everything.
But they get that shit from other rappers too, though.
Yeah.
Because when you see somebody like my guy, my guy storyteller, greatest storyteller in hip hop. You see somebody like Slick Rick Rakim with the chain on, your little boy growing up in Harlem.
Yeah.
You see him going down the street, you know what I'm saying, and goddamn up there in New York, like they see rappers all the time. They see their favorite rapper. You a little boy, 8 years old, you ain't got nothing. You see Rakim walk down the street with the chain on, you know what I'm saying. You see Slick Rick, gold teeth, you know what I'm saying, chain on, diamonds and shit. You see him, you see what it get him in person. You see it up close. So that's what you want. We ain't never had it because we ain't have a lot of rappers just make it just come through like that. So we just see it through the media, and that's what we want. You know what I'm saying? We seeing like, oh, that's what they getting. They getting a hold. They getting so. You try to, you know what I'm saying? You try to act up. You gotta act up for, you know.
I feel where you coming
but
from.
You can't do it forever.
Yeah, but at the same time, certain people be like, I'm gonna stay the same because I want them to see where I come from. You feel me? Like that's people like J. Cole, Jay-Z. You feel me? Everybody be like, I'm not buying chains of this and that. But to me, I disagree with that. You feel me? Like, and then in today's rap game, what else I like? It's different ranges of rap now. See, back before it was just mainly just one type rap.
Yeah.
Now you got mumble rap. You got like to me like what's considered to me, I call it pain rap. When you got Young and Ace, NBA Youngboy, you feel me? I call that pain rap.
Yeah, that pain rap.
And then you got Trippie Redd, you consider mumble rap. Lil Uzi consider mumble rap. Lil Yachty, you feel me?
That drug-induced rap.
Yeah.
But I like that though.
Yeah.
You know, you got some people, they get high. That's what they going through.
You never know what the next man going through because you can't never just look into a smile, you feel me?
Yeah, no.
And then with they songs about drugs, they really expressing that, you feel me? That's the same way with X.
Yeah.
Did you listen to X before he died?
Oh yeah, man, all the time.
What about you, YB?
Man, honestly, bro, I didn't really. Trey was putting me on it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Trey was putting me on right around the time that he died. You know what I'm saying? And I was just starting to warm up to him, but I'm hearing some stuff now. You know what I'm saying? Because everything done surfing now.
Yeah.
Now he really mainstream.
Yeah, that what happens like when most people die. That same with Bankroll Fresh. Most people went on Bankroll Fresh at first.
And that just really surfing, bro. He was gonna be one of the GOATs. No doubt about that, bro.
So you could really tell in his music that he really sent the message from everything. It wasn't just one-sided. Like in today's rap game, everything like you just look, but people don't look into the deeper message. You feel me?
Yeah.
Everybody just think you just playing. You feel me? And everything else.
Yeah.
With X, you can really tell his pain.
I think he really helped out a lot of suicide.
Yeah.
Yep.
So how you feel about? You feel me? Like what's really just the mainstream? Like 6ix9ine. You feel me? Like all of them. Like do you think like they like he playing or do you really think he just?
Yeah, he trolling.
Yeah, trolling.
He trolling. Anybody you see ever come out with some shit like that in their house, doing like, you know, there's no disrespect to him, but he trolling. But he'll let you know he trolling.
But you know, like that's how most people blow up though.
Yeah, he'll let you know he trolling. He gonna let you know he bullshit.
Like to be real, like everything you see in today's rap game really already been did. Like most people don't know, like Wayne really started the diamonds in the mouth. You feel me?
Yeah.
And then goddamn, you feel me? Like they said, Soulja Boy started the anime stuff, but people just really bringing it out. You feel me? Oh yeah, with you, I be saying that you put Dragon Ball Z on your music covers and stuff.
I'm with anime all day.
I remember when we stayed by each other, like you been into that, like so. Yeah, so like it ain't just nothing, no wave or nothing.
No wave, like that's me. You know what I'm saying? That's me. I just felt like there was a way to put me in it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So like who produced you, or are you self-engineered?
I mean, I engineer myself, but as far producer wise, you know what I'm saying? I just find a beat, vibe with it, and do it. But I always engineer myself.
What about you,
honestly,
DJ?
I've been to a studio, like a real studio, maybe 2-3 times. You know what I'm saying?
They been my engineer right here since day one, man.
For real, have you ever engineered something else, like
I mean,
like on your own?
I done did a couple of my own tracks. I mean, well, my brother Terry, when I was like 12, 13, he used to do tracks for me. But we lost all those tapes, you know what I'm saying? He may have them. He in Montgomery, Tuskegee, all up that way. They probably still got some of my tracks from like 15, 16 years ago, you know what I'm saying? But as far as since I just was just known with it, you know what I'm saying? That guy here been right by my side since day one.
So with today's, like, do you think if you would be rapping, say if you were back in 2009 when you were really rapping hard, and with today's technology, do you think you would have blew faster than what you is now?
I can't even say because it all depends on my work ethic. Like back then, 2009, I was lazy as fuck. I ain't gonna lie. So, you know, so no matter how good I done never been, man, you know what I'm saying? Now, with what I know now, and with the resources I know I have now, this will be the best time for me because I know better. Back then, man, I could have been on the same level as Tupac lyrically, but it wouldn't matter because I didn't know what to do. I was lazy, so, you know, now I probably wouldn't.
So what about you, YB? Like, since you've been rapping, like, I take that back. What was your deepest song you ever wrote? The deepest song you ever wrote?
The deepest song I ever wrote, bro, I think it called Last Time.
Last Time.
Yeah, I think it was called Last Time. It was just really a tribute to all the people, you know what I'm saying? I feel like I had run for death, you know what I'm saying? Long Live Day, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like he was a main part of the song, and I just felt like, you know, the song had meaning, and I globalized it. You know what I'm saying? I didn't make it just about Run Over. I took it to another standing and globalized it for like a lot of artists around the world. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that.
I see what you're saying. What about you? What's your deepest song you ever wrote?
The deepest song you ever wrote?
Yeah.
That's hard to say.
Boy.
I know what you because you kind of a deep rapper.
It's really hard to say.
Oh man, this is a song I did in 2010. This was the first song he ever produced for me. He ever engineered for me. It was called "Be What You Wanna Be," and I swear to God, like I had everybody on there. Everybody was on there. I probably say that was my deepest song.
What was the hardest line that you remember out the song that really stick to you till this day?
Man, when I was just like, what did I say? I had auto-tune going, 'cause I had a little melody going. The deepest song, let me see, the deepest boy. Probably a boy when I was just like, I can't really cry, so you can't really see the pain in my eyes. So I went and got 2 tattooed on my right side.
Yes.
So you probably say that was my deeper line.
So like you still remember that from that, you feel me? So that's just something that's gonna stick with you. You think you ever gonna use that line again in the song?
Nah, man. I don't really recycle lines. I might every now and then I might recycle something just to revisit for people that really fuck with my music. Like, you been listening to me for like the last 10 years, I might throw something that I made like 5 years ago out and you be like, oh man, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He on that old wave again, something like that.
Okay, since y'all said y'all 2 favorite rappers was Drake and Future, what's the best song and best album from your favorite artist? And the best line?
Let's see. His best album Take Care.
Yeah.
But I'll probably say
That's not hard to say.
Oh no, it ain't hard. They hit class.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He ain't really got no other class.
You said Drake don't?
Nah, not to me. He got classic songs, he got classic singles from each album, but I don't know if I would ever call any other album a classic except for that.
So like, what's the, not this album, but what's the one before More Life? The one was
Views.
Yeah, Views. I think that's a classic. With Western Road Flows.
I think I put Take Care, then I probably put So Far Gone, even though that was a mixtape.
Okay.
I put Take Care, So Far Gone, then I put Views. A
Okay.
lot of people don't agree with me on that, because everybody like them with the same shit like that.
See, the
I put
mixtape you talking about
Views.
is the one when he surprised everybody and just dropped it. Yeah, with the
just
white
came
one.
out.
With no telling all that.
No. This one right here, So Far Gone, from like 2009.
So far, that's the one before. Was that the one before he signed with Wayne?
Yeah,
Or
but no, that was when he first signed, right before he dropped Thank Me Later.
okay.
He had a whole lot of good shit on that one.
So what's his best song?
Ever?
Yes.
Shit. Man, I don't know, bro. I'd probably say.
I said in music, in views wise, and money wise, I think it might be Marvin's Rule and maybe God's Plan.
Let me see.
But in just you, in just person to person.
I'm gonna say the best song is I'm gonna say the best song is the intro.
The intro.
The intro to Take Care.
Intro
I love
Take
the
Care.
intro. And I don't even think he got a name. It's just an intro. I don't even think he had a name. You know the one where he was just like, oh, you want to be a motherfucking funny guy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I know what you're talking
that
about.
shit there, yeah.
He didn't even make a video to that.
I ain't even make a video to it.
And then on the song on that app, was that when he said, my song, this song right now ain't gonna get played for the radio? Is that the song you talking about?
That's on them with the same. That's that I don't know the name of it. Tuscan Little.
Tuscan Little, okay.
Yeah.
What about you, YB? What's the best Future album and best song you heard from him?
I really can't even say, honestly. Future just got, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He got a collage.
See, with me and with Future, like most people don't know, I like that Percocet and Strippers joint. He did.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I really ride with that, you feel me? Like, you can really vibe that, whatever you doing with smoking, drinking, it's just the vibe, you feel me?
Just jumping straight to a song, bro, one of my favorites that I just heard recently, Deeper Than the Ocean.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
See, that song, that made me a fan. I remember that because then he put it on that blue mixtape he did.
Yeah.
I remember that. And cause, yeah, that mixtape was a classic too, because he had a bunch of hits on there too.
Bunch of hits on there. I think his favorite album for me though, man, would have had to be No Mercy.
No Mercy.
That was his first.
Yeah. See, most people don't know. They probably would have said it was the Dirty Sprite 2. Which one was it? Was it Dirty Sprite with the purple and blue one? Was that Dirty Sprite 1 or 2?
I think
Purple and Blue.
Yeah.
That was
the second one. See, most people might think that was his best album. And then did remember when he dropped the 2 back-to-back albums he did like a year or 2 ago?
Yep.
Then was classic too.
What, Hendrix and Future?
Yeah, Hendrix and Future.
Bro, Future? What is it? Hendrix.
Yeah.
Hendrix is beautiful.
Like one of them had Mask Off on there.
The melodies that they
Yeah.
put on there, like, it was crazy, bro. He had crazy production on that.
Yeah. See, that's the song I think. You think that song really blew Metro up, or was you think Metro still knew that he had some more songs that were better than that, but that was just the song that blew him up?
I mean, I felt like Metro was big before that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you saying is that was solidified?
Yeah.
Did that song solidify it greatly? I think it did. I think it definitely had something to do with that. Right along with
Yeah.
Bitch.
Because that really set that Atlanta tone, that flute. You feel me?
Right.
Cause most rappers don't use that flute. You feel me?
Don't get me wrong now. We gotta pay homage to KE on the track because KE really started that flute.
For real.
You feel me? KE on the track is like he a goat, bro. Matter of fact, he brought Future out. You
For real.
remember?
I don't.
That Streets Caller album, KE on the track.
See, you know I'm young. I don't.
Right.
You feel me?
But
So
you just said
yeah.
you listen to the album. Though,
Yeah,
so
I know
what
you.
I'm talking
Yeah.
about. Yeah, KE, he was like, that was his generation back then when Future was just coming out.
Yeah.
He put a lot of people in the position that Zaytoven put people in now.
Yeah,
You know
see,
what I'm
most
saying?
people don't know Zaytoven really was the first trap beat, you feel
Right.
me? And then Metro, he infused that trap beat with melodies and everything else, you
I
feel me?
feel like now that you say that, I feel like Metro brought a Zaytoven
Yeah.
and K on the track into
Yeah.
the lane. That'd be the perfect way
See,
to describe it.
Most people don't know that when Walker was rapping, it wasn't really that trap beat. It was just, you feel me, some regular snare drums here and there, you feel me? It wasn't all this and that. See, the same way with Youngboy beats. You can tell a Baton Rouge beat and an Atlanta beat just like that, instantly.
It had that vibe
yeah.
to it, that pain.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
See, with Florida beats like Kodak, they can go off anything. I feel like Kodak he versatile.
Right.
He can do that mumbling or he can just talk that straight, you feel me, that straight, that 1K stuff, you
He
feel
might
me?
be one of your favorites.
Yeah, off top. See, my top 5, see, I'm young, you feel me? When I first got my first cell phone, you feel me? My first mixtape was that Young Thug Came From Nothing 3, you feel me? That was my first mixtape to that, you feel me? See, most people don't know Thug was the one really was the first one to do that mumbling too, you feel me?
Hey, Thug, you got to pay homage to Thug.
Yeah.
He did a lot for the game.
He really
a lot
did.
for the game, and I feel like he don't get enough prop for it, you know what I'm saying? But he definitely at an elevated level, like the level that we look at Future, like, Future on his own platform. Thug on his own platform just like Drake is, you know what I'm saying?
That's the same way I feel as if, you feel me, like, I was just thinking of somebody that stuck my mind. Oh, freak with that. Dang, I'll come back to that later, but I feel like Tay1 Keith is right behind Metro Boomin, you feel me?
Tay1 Keith, how is his tag sound?
He did that song for Block Boy JB Shoot.
Okay, so
Tay1 Keith fuck this shit up.
Okay, I got you. Yeah, I can't say I noted. I can't say I've noted a lot of his beats. You know what I'm saying?
You know, he had like he done put like top 5 songs. You know, he did Drake Sicko Mode with Travis Scott.
I ain't know that.
Yeah, he did that with. He did Block Boy JB, and he actually did song. He produced Eminem's song on that Kamikaze album.
That's what's up.
So like he really in his bag. You feel me?
Right.
And then you can't forget about Cassius Clay. He a good producer.
Okay.
Yeah, people don't really just put him. You feel me? And then most people don't really know like with Metro, he can really do any type beat. You feel me?
You know what though? Producers, I feel like a producer really do pay homage to him. Producers really do pay homage to him.
Yeah.
I hear a lot of producers talk about Cassius.
Yeah. See, at the same time, you know, producers sometimes make the song sound better than what the rapper artist really saying. You feel me?
These days, as good as beats getting, bro, they don't need artists.
That's what I'm. You
To
feel
be
me?
honest, bro, as good as beats are getting, they don't need artists.
See, that's the same way in your music because if you really just listen to music, you really can't hear the rapper's voice nowadays. You feel me? But with yours, you can really hear your voice and how it floats with the beat. You feel me?
Right. I try to be an instrument. I try to just add to the beat. You know what I'm saying? Rather than trying to be one thing on the beat. You know what I'm saying? I try to add a melody to the beat and be in it.
So, like, what do you use auto-tunes a lot, or is it just something you sample from here and there?
Actually, bro, I just started back using auto-tune.
For real?
You know what I'm saying? These past few months, I haven't used auto-tune in years.
See,
my voice just sounds that way.
See,
you know
with that video you shot with This Is the Party, you feel me? I really,
the party. I didn't have auto-tune.
I know, I could tell, but some people feel like you did, you feel
My
me?
voice just sounds like
Yeah.
that. You know what I'm saying? I just started back using auto-tune a few months ago.
So with you, DJ, I know you're not really a big fan of auto-tunes, but...
Oh, shit, yes, I am.
Oh, you use
I
it?
can't tell you.
I keep them off. I keep them off.
Yeah,
Okay.
See, hey, but when I first came out, though, I was auto-tuning crazy, boy. Like,
For real?
But see, it was just when I harmonized.
See,
I didn't have it when I was rapping, but like when I harmonize, people like, oh, damn, you can sing. Not really, though.
See, most people don't know, like, auto-tunes were really used back in Easy E days, you feel me, with Ice, what's the white dude name he was rapping? I can't remember, I don't really know his name. He do that song, he be on all the commercials, Ice, baby.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
yeah, you know, he used that.
Yeah.
And then, but at the same time, people just didn't like auto-tunes. Who you think was the first one to use auto-tune correctly?
I think T-Pain was the first one to use
Yeah.
auto-tune because he'll tell you.
See, who was that? See, I don't really quite know him.
Zapp and Roger, song Computer Love.
Yeah, that was auto-tune?
Actually, that wasn't auto-tune.
It wasn't?
That wasn't auto-tune. That was a vocoder.
Yeah, because I feel like it's a lot of new artists really using that beat and that sample from that song. That's all you hear nowadays.
Right.
Like,
now, a lot of the stuff that you heard back in the day wasn't auto-tune.
Yeah.
That was a vocoder because back in the day, you got to note the fact that computer programs weren't really around.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You can only put auto-tune in the era of where computer programs started being used. Pro Tools only became the universal standard, I think, in 1996. You know what I'm saying? Around the time Tupac went out. So what's to say he probably didn't even get to use Pro
that's
Tools.
what I was just finna bring up. I feel like if maybe he would have stayed alive, I really think that would really solidify his spot as the best artist because with Tupac, most people don't know, like most people say Tupac went rap with such and this, but Tupac was always open minded, and he always knew like he didn't give a fuck what people thought. You feel me? That what made him so great. I feel like he would rap with the Big Seans, the Drakes, the Kendricks. You feel me? I think he'll do features here and there with everybody. Do you think so?
I know so, man. Because as long as he would have rapped, he would have been open minded. You know what I mean? But you got to. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That was wrong with a lot of these rappers that ain't around no more. They pride. You know, I can't do this with him. I can't do this with him. But you know what I'm saying? Everybody got to pass it down to the younger generation because they're gonna always be the wave.
Yeah, you feel me?
You feel what I'm saying? Because like when I'm 42, if I still want to rap when I'm 42, if I just take a 10-year break and try to come back, ain't nobody gonna be checking for me.
See, that what most people don't realize. Like, see, it was always a different type of hip hop here and there too, because when LL Cool J, he brought his own flow he took it from maybe Slick Rick, you feel me? And then the game changed from over time. And then it was times where 50 Cent came in, him and Ja Rule, they had their own flow, you feel me? I think every year hip hop changes a little bit, you feel me?
Right.
Like with Chief Keef back in 2013,
Yeah,
like
I feel like he brought the mumble rap era in, bro.
I really feel like people forget that he started this
Like,
wave.
He started that wave.
Yeah.
Chief Keef a legend.
And he took my little brother to point it out to me the other day. He 14. He pointed out like he really created it.
See,
And he right.
that's what I feel. I feel like most people don't really pay homage. You feel me? They say he can't rap this and that, but he started this.
He
You feel-
started what you like to listen
Yes,
to
you
now.
But
feel
what's so
Even if you
crazy
like him.
about it, me and him were just having a conversation about that day before yesterday about Chief Keef. The thing about it is, the world is like microwave now. Everything quick and done. So, you know, in 2-3 years, you can unbirth so many rappers that you really a legend. You feel what I'm
See,
saying?
most people say like Chief Keef is like Soldier Boy fell out, but I don't think so.
Nah,
See, with
man.
Chief Keef, I feel like Chief Keef don't even got to rap no more. That's how much he changed the game. You
He
feel
changed
me?
rap. He
Because
changed
then
rap.
he got rappers out his city like then Dirt started rapping, and then he had L.A. Capone, Rondo number 9. You feel me? All them followed up, and he started that.
Grand Reaper.
Yeah, all that. Young Pape.
Yeah.
So like when y'all was younger, was y'all in that Chicago rap, or y'all was just down south rap?
Everybody got into the Chicago rap. I think I took more than Lil Durk.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? At
See,
that time.
from me, from a South Tiger, I remember when I was around 13, I wasn't really listening because it's not they flow sounded crazy to me. But then as I grew and I started to understand hip hop a little more, I found out like everybody different. The same way with T Grizzly. Like most people don't know, T Grizzly be off beat too.
Oh, yeah, like a motherfucker.
Yeah.
But see, they just showed the age gap between all three of them.
Yeah.
Because when you were 13, Chief Keef was hot.
Yeah.
When I was 13, Kanye West had Chicago.
See, that's
You
what
feel
most
I'm
people.
saying?
Yeah.
So we heard two different versions of Chicago when we were teenagers. You know,
See, most people forget that.
That's how I picked up lyricism. You feel me? Because around like 2000, when I first just started rapping, you know, on the little, it was something they used to have on the computer then. We didn't really have Pro Tools. Yeah, we had Audacity and all that back then. I used to be like try to be a trap rapper because my brother and them was.
Yeah.
You feel me? But then
See that's the same thing with age, you feel me? That's why it's more people rapping about stuff they ain't did because it's hot.
Yeah.
You feel me? They just trying to blow.
I grew into my own. Then I fell in love with Ye.